Have you ever spoken to the universe and wondered if it replied? What if I told you that every unanswered prayer, every delay, every coincidence was actually a response? This isn't about religion or wishful thinking. It's about learning the sacred code behind manifestation, the hidden language between your soul and the divine. You're not just here to ask, you're here to create. The universe doesn't just exist out there, it listens, it responds. Like a sacred mirror suspended in the infinite, it reflects back every intention, every flicker of thought that echoes through your consciousness. What you hold within, it returns without, amplified through the frequency of your awareness. If your mind is clouded with doubt, the path ahead may seem dim, but shift your focus gently toward positive thoughts and watch the cosmos recalibrate in your favor. This isn't magic, it's alignment. The energy you emit is the language the universe understands. When you pause to observe your own thoughts with mindfulness, you begin to see that nothing is random. The patterns in your life, a conversation with the divine, and maybe, just maybe, it's not the world that's out of balance, but the lens through which you're viewing it. But what if your reality could be rewritten simply by changing the soundtrack you're playing inside your mind? Every thought you entertain is like a note in the soundtrack of your life. When you loop fears, regrets, or old beliefs, you trap yourself in a remix of the past, but you have the power to switch tracks, just like a DJ, curating a new emotional frequency through gratitude, joy, and intention. Imagine waking up and, instead of rushing into the noise, choosing silence, a moment, a breath. In that sacred pause, your subconscious tunes in. You become the composer of your morning, not its prisoner. The beats you choose, kindness, mindfulness, focus, become the melody the universe dances to. Reality follows rhythm. The more you repeat positive thoughts, the more familiar they become. This isn't delusion, it's creation, it's manifestation through conscious repetition. The playlist of your life is yours to rewrite. So ask yourself, are you still playing someone else's song? And if your energy is the music, what happens when your frequency finally matches the sound of your highest self? Let's explore. Have you ever felt lost, disconnected from who you really are? I created 3 transformative ebooks to help you reconnect with your true essence. Click on the link in the pinned comment and begin your transformation now. The universe doesn't hear what you say, it feels what you are. Words may form requests, but it's your vibration that sends the real message. If your intentions are cloaked in fear or doubt, the energy confuses the conversation. But when your heart, thoughts, and energy align, that's when the universe truly listens. Think of it like this. Your aura hums a silent tone. That tone is built from your emotions, your focus, your consciousness. You may say you want love, success, peace. But what are you broadcasting? The law of attraction doesn't respond to words, it responds to frequency. So begin your day not with a wish, but with a tuning. Light a candle. Hold a crystal. Place your hand on your chest. Feel your intention deeply. Let it travel from your subconscious like a pulse of light, echoing out into the fabric of space. The universe is always listening, just not the way you think. But what happens when you begin to understand the hidden codes behind your thoughts? Next, we stretch the mind and expand the soul. True transformation begins with awareness. Not the passive kind, but a sharp, luminous presence, one that observes the subtle dance of cause and effect within your own life. When consciousness expands, it's like turning the lights on in a room you didn't know existed inside you. You start noticing how one small shift in your focus reshapes entire conversations, how your energy influences spaces before you even speak. Life stops being a series of random events and begins to feel like a dialogue, a sacred conversation between you and the universe, built on patterns, synchronicities, and signs. This awareness reveals the invisible threads connecting thoughts, emotions, and manifestations. It invites you to move deliberately, to live with intention. So instead of reacting, you respond. Instead of rushing, you listen. Because consciousness, once awakened, becomes the map and the compass. And when you learn to trust that compass, you'll begin to hear the whispers of something even more powerful. Ready to follow the signs? Let's keep going. There's a voice inside you that doesn't shout. It whispers. It doesn't argue. It knows. Intuition is the soul's language, the purest form of guidance beyond logic or fear. When you tune into it, you stop chasing answers outside and start remembering truths that were always within. This compass doesn't come from books or gurus. It speaks in feelings, symbols, gut reactions. It nudges you away from what drains your energy and toward what awakens your spirit. And when you follow it, something magical happens. You begin living in alignment, not just with your desires, but with your destiny. To strengthen this inner signal, practice sacred silence. Meditate with your hands over your heart. Walk barefoot on earth. Ask for clarity before sleep and pay attention to your dreams. The subconscious is always listening. Trusting it is like walking through a forest at night and knowing the stars will guide you. But what if there was a secret key that could reprogram your entire inner world? What you'll discover next might just unlock the doorway. The subconscious mind doesn't grasp complexity. It responds to rhythm and emotion. Repetition is its sacred language, the gentle knock that slowly opens locked inner doors. When you repeat a thought, especially one filled with energy and intention, you begin to rewire the pathways of your reality. Each affirmation, each visualization is like a drop of water shaping stone. With time and consistency, those drops become streams, and the streams become rivers, carving new landscapes within your consciousness. That's why the law of attraction thrives not in wishful thinking, but in sustained emotional focus. To harness this, make repetition a ritual. Say your affirmations aloud with presence. Write your intentions daily, not as a task, but as a sacred act of creation. Meditate on gratitude until it becomes your natural state. Over time, the repetition becomes belief, and belief becomes form. This is how energy becomes matter, quietly, persistently, and always from within. Now it's your turn to speak, to the universe, to your higher self, to your deepest truth. What intention will you send out today? Let me know in the comments. What message are you ready to receive back? And here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, repeat one powerful affirmation every morning with full presence. Observe what shifts. If this touched your soul, subscribe and activate the bell, because your journey is just beginning and there's so much more to uncover together. If you've learned to speak with the universe, what if someone had already mastered its language? In the next video, discover how Nikola Tesla used visualization to bend reality, long before science caught up.